We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Couldn't take the chance. We're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And that ball incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Okay, great.
They'll look to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Washington. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Has some room inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Giants nothing. Joey Slide to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Crazy. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
70 Lions.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Panther 11, 18 5, 60 Bearcats. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 18 on that one. First down, Giants.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On the set.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Ready? 18 Lions.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19. Drag him 60. Here we go. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Get it. Go.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll get this out wide, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll drop to throw. That is touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
By 19, Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 Cardinal. 18. Cut.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 31 yards.
First down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throw left side, that's Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
2, 6, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
27 yards.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Whoa, a terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive, an even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page. The ball falls incomplete.
And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
19, 19, 18, Rodney, 18.
Left side, the catch is made, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a designed run. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 Lions.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's down, and it's McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
First down.
Tracking 18.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Gain of 14. First down, New York.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They face second down and 7.
Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Point after try forthcoming. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
To the air once more on second down. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Snap!
The third quarter begins with a run. And he just hoped to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this up to the 44. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point. Up and good. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Again, working deep downfield. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Up the middle they go. And this will be a Giants first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Here we go. 18, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Buffalo 19 right. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
3rd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And the
79
Giants
Broncos.
first down.
Here we go. Set.
It's a game of 35.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. He looks forward for maybe a yard. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Nabels. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4.
60 Maverick, 6 Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it, and he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Okay, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Fade, right side, it's Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Mason Graham in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Complete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
But it leads to
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Bronco 80. Pack the 60. Pack the 60. 19 Lions.
The RPO. That one is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Perry, McClure, touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. The gun, he'll throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Commanders first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. 70 Lions.
Now, faking the give. That one intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to